In today's video, I'm going to give you a couple hacks, a couple tips to help you stay a bit more consistent without the need for any willpower when it comes to doing your workouts and exercising. I'm interested, let me know below in the comments, yes or no, do you struggle with consistency? I spoke about encouragers in my last video, and now we're going to apply that method to exercise and physical activity to try and increase your level of activity or increase your consistency, which is super important and a hard thing to master. So tip number one here, again, is going to be insight in mind. If you put your running shoes by the door, or if you put your yoga mat in the front room, or your workout equipment in the front room, you're more likely to be triggered to do a yoga session or a run just by seeing it and just by having it in sight. So obviously it's not going to make you do it, but you're more likely to have that thought process come about in your head, and then therefore you're more likely to actually do it. Again, my second tip for encouragers to encourage you to exercise is to be a little bit organized. So if you plan to go for a run in the morning, or if you plan to go for a walk in the morning or a cycle or whatever it may be, get your stuff ready the night before and put it right next to your bed. That way, when you wake up, it's there, it's ready to go, and you've got less of a decision to make, you've got less things to think about, and therefore it's more likely that you're going to end up doing that activity and making the right choice at the right time. Because if it's there, we just get up and we do it, it's all ready, we don't have to think about these extra things. I use this all of the time. If I'm commuting by bike to work, or if I plan to go for a run in the morning, I'll make sure all of my stuff is out. My partner's not a particularly fan of this a lot of the time, but sometimes I'll have it right next to the bed, or sometimes even I'll have it all spread out downstairs ready to go. It kind of means I've got no option but to do it. It didn't take me any willpower, any motivation to get all those things out, because I knew that I didn't have to do that activity at the time, so it wasn't very daunting. However, it does preempt me doing the right thing when it comes to actually doing it and making that decision, because it's all there, ready to go. I've got nothing to think about, and it's actually more of an effort to put all of those things away and change my plans. And these are actually things a lot of healthy people do, the people that sustain a healthy weight and live a healthy lifestyle with a good mindset. These are things that they actually do, but really we don't recognize them and we don't see them. So if we can adopt those tips and those hacks and those habits, we're more likely to achieve our goals. I hope you found this 4-part series useful. If you haven't watched the other videos, I would strongly encourage you do, particularly if you found this one useful. I'll leave links to them in the description below. But until Tuesday, which is going to be my next video upload, have a really good week, and I will see you then.